This clove and rosemary oil recipe might grow your hair too fast. When you apply it every day on your scalp and massage it in, also washing your hair once a week, you will definitely see results that you were not expecting. Please watch the whole video till the end and I'll show you a very potent oil. We all know how fast your hair grows when you use clove and rosemary, okay? In today's video, I'll show you a very potent oil recipe to make, including the clove and the rosemary. We are going to be using moringa powder, and I'm going to be telling you how powerful moringa is. So moringa is rich in vitamins, minerals that are essential for healthy hair, including vitamin A, B vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin E, iron and zinc. These nutrients work together to nourish hair follicles, strengthen hair strands, improve the overall health of the hair. This is the reason why you must use moringa oil. Moringa stimulates hair growth by nourishing the hair follicles, promoting a healthy scalp environment. One of the most important moringa benefits for hair is that it boosts hair growth. Moringa contains vitamin A, the vitamin B, and omega-3 fatty acids. Coffee is the most important, very potent ingredient to use if you want to regrow hair. Now, coffee contains flavonoids, which are antioxidants. They are great for hair and can make your hair softer and shinier in the process. It promotes healthy regeneration. Yes, okay. Now, coffee is rich in a whole of lot of nutrients and vitamins that are good for your hair in more ways than one. Studies have shown that caffeine in coffee has the ability to stimulate and boost hair growth, reduce hair loss, and make hair thicker and longer. Okay, that's why I said your hair might grow too fast when you use this clove and rosemary oil recipe. Now, somehow, clove actually grows the hair very fast. Now, clove has antifungal and antibacterial properties, which means they might help combat the bacteria and fungi that can cause dandruff and also an itchy scalp. One study showed that topically applying clove oil can relieve chronic itchiness, okay? So clove is so good. It also has a compound in it called eugenol. Eugenol stimulates blood flow, which actually helps to make your hair grow faster. Okay, now rosemary is one of those ingredients that are actually scientifically known to grow your hair back. It's similar to minoxidil. Rosemary is so good for people who are facing alopecia or baldness. You use rosemary consistently and you start seeing a lot of change with your hair. So I'm going to be putting rosemary. Did you know that rosemary actually helps to darken your hair as well? It actually prevents premature graying. So if you have your hair is changing color, use rosemary consistently and you see what I'm talking about. This is onion peels. You all know that I've been on a challenge, okay, of using onion and the onion peels consistently. So this is the purple onion, okay, the peels from the purple onion, and I'm going to be using that to make the powerful, the most potent rosemary and clove recipe oil. All right, I will be using rice bran oil. If you have any other oil that you want to use, you can use that. Use any oil of choice. You don't necessarily need to use rice bran oil. You can use any oil that you have. If you are still watching up to now, oh my goodness, it shows that you are really enjoying today's video. I would really request you to like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and also be part of the family by clicking on that bell to all. That is very important, that when I just upload a video, you will be notified by YouTube, okay? Please do that for me, guys, so that I know that you are really enjoying this content by subscribing, right? All right, let's continue. So this is what it looks like. I am just going to be mixing it up with a stick. I did it off camera, but you are going to do a double boiler method. Instead of frying this oil, which you actually can, but I will be doing a double boiler method because that method is more powerful than actually frying it. I'm not saying frying it won't make the oil powerful, but this is a smarter way to do it, or a potent way to do it. Okay, let me put it that way, a potent way to do it, because you are really not messing up the ingredients in rosemary, in the onion. You're not messing it up. You are just taking out the nutrients and putting it in the oil. Okay, so this is after it has infused. As you can see, it has really darkened very well. You're going to be using this oil every single day on your scalp. Okay, you can also use it to lock in the moisture, but most importantly, you use this oil on your edges, on your thinning edges. Massage your hair, massage your scalp every time you apply it on your scalp, because massage actually also helps to stimulate blood flow on your scalp. Or you can actually use it as a hot oil treatment. Hot oil treatments, people underestimate the power of hot oil treatment. Do you know that you can actually have a lot of thicker hair with doing hot oil treatment consistently? I've done it years back. I was doing like hot oil treatments consistently and my hair grew so much thicker. Okay, that was years ago. All right, so I know that hot oil treatments are very good because you are also sitting under a hooded dryer. After you have applied this oil all over your hair, you sit under a hooded dryer and you start to see that your hair will grow very, very well. Okay, very thick, very healthy, very shiny. Everything that you have ever dreamed about, you will have. Okay, so this is the best or the most potent rosemary and clove oil recipe that might grow your hair too fast this July. Okay, so start using it now. Now, I'm about to take down my daughter's braids because they are old. Okay, and very soon they'll be opening up school. She's on school holidays. So God willing, I'll be taking them down, and I'll also be maybe just stay with her without a protective style and just let her hair rest a little bit from protective style. Then I'll put a protective style. I don't know which one, but mini braids mini braids is such a good protective style. Very, very good, because you are not actually manipulating the strands of the hair. You are not messing up the strands of the hair and touching it and taking it. You are just, applying the oil to the scalp. And when you are touching the braids, it's not like you're touching the actual hair strands, okay? So the braids are literally protecting your strands from breakage. So mini braids are one of the best protective style you can do. Honestly, me, I also do braids as well. I think they are very, very good. Versatile in terms of styles. You can do a lot of things, and you can also do treatments whilst you have the braids in. And I normally don't like adding extensions, so I ended up putting the oil in the bottle because it's much easier for me to use when it's in a bottle. All right, so it's the same oil that I made, but you guys, I'm telling you, clove and rosemary is so powerful. People have gotten a lot of positive results from using clove and rosemary consistently. These DIYs don't just work when you apply them once and you think your hair will grow like crazy. No, you have to be very intentional, very consistent as well. I'm just going to sing for you guys. I hope you enjoy. My music channel is in the description box below if you want to check out my music. All my life you have been faithful. Oh, all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am grateful, I will sing all the goodness of God. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video to your family and friends. Bye for now. God bless. Don't wash it out and your hair will grow like crazy starting from now to the end of July. I'm going to show you how to use clove and rosemary a different way, okay? There are different ways of using clove and rosemary. If you really love the ingredients, that will help to grow your hair like super crazy. You need to watch this video till the end so that you can know how to use it effectively. The first oil you want to include in this recipe is coconut oil. I do not care how much you hate coconut oil, but this recipe requires you to use coconut oil. The reason why is because coconut oil stimulates hair growth by getting deep into its follicles. Coconut oil promotes the scalp health, fighting against such problems as insect bites, lice, and dandruff. Also, coconut oil moisturizes dry hair. Coconut oil also adds luster and shine to the hair. So we're going to need some moisture. We need some moisture when we are applying this clove and rosemary pomade on our scalp. We need that moisture, okay? So we are going to be using rosemary. Rosemary is known to be similar to minoxidil. Minoxidil is actually a medicine that is known to regrow hair, okay? Scientifically proven. Rosemary is also scientifically proven to regrow hair, okay, for hair regeneration. Now, cloves powder is one of those powders that actually stimulate hair growth. It has something called eugenol. Eugenol is a compound found in cloves that stimulates blood flow. That's why I said your hair will grow like crazy. I'm not even kidding. Now, sulfate is one of those greases that also helps to stimulate growth because it has sulfur. That's why they call it sulfate. Sulfate is actually sulfur on its own. It's actually the main building block of our hair, skin, and nails. Your hair is made out of a protein. That protein is called keratin, but what supports it's the sulfur, okay, in that protein called keratin. All right, guys. So the other ingredient we're going to be using is Vaseline. Vaseline is so good for moisturizing the hair and for also helping with itchy scalp. Sometimes when you see that your scalp is so itchy, it's because it's not moisturized. Have you ever seen your scalp when your skin when it's dry, you start scratching because it's dry? If it's moisturized, you don't scratch, okay? So you need to moisturize your scalp. Now, I will also be using Vapor Rub, Vicks, Vicks, Aka. Vicks is known to have menthol. Menthol is something that actually stimulates blood flow on the scalp. It's similar to peppermint essential oil. So I'll be using a little bit of that into this clove and rosemary pomade. Now, if you're not sure about the Vicks, don't put it. But if you want it to be more effective, put the Vicks. Just copy it as it is. Now, we're also going to be putting castor oil. Castor oil is known to also stimulate, your scalp as well. It has a lot of a compound in it that actually known to stimulate blood flow. So this is carrot oil, the carrot oil that we sell. I'm going to be putting carrot oil because it's known also to thicken the hair and it should also help with the sebum production on your scalp, okay? Because carrots are high in vitamin A, if you did not know. It's very good for the scalp, all right? So this is what we're going to be working with. We are going to infuse and to melt everything down. Now, if you want to take this recipe to the next level, you have to take MSM. I know that the sulfate, it has sulfur, but I'm going to take MSM. MSM is actually a powder form of sulfur. Okay, so it's a sulfur powder that I'm putting in there. If you want to get the sulfur powder, the MSM, you can get it from Kelly Proverbs, okay? Get it from Kelly Proverbs website. So this is when it has melted. You want to leave it there for some time, maybe for about 8 minutes to 12 minutes, okay? You want the rosemary to lose its color. That's when you know that it's ready, okay? When you have infused everything together. You guys, do not wash this out. When you apply it on your hair, leave it in, okay? We're going to talk about all of that, how to use it and everything. But yes, after it has infused, you're going to take a cloth and you're going to be straining because you don't want the particles from the cloves in your Vaseline. You don't want those grainy stuff, okay? So we are going to be straining it to take away, those powders, all right, guys? But you have to do this whilst it's still hot, because remember, it can solidify very quickly. There is a lot of greases. So if you don't do it whilst it's still hot, well, it's going to solidify. So you don't want it to solidify quickly. So this is what the mixture is. Very, very important, you guys. Use it starting from now till the end of July. And you will be shocked. Your hair will surprise you. Your hair will grow. I'm telling you. Your hair will not be itching the way it used to. Your hair will be so stimulated. Your scalp will be so stimulated like crazy. So let me talk about how to effectively use this clove and rosemary pomade for hair growth. Now, we all know that clove and rosemary is a good combination for growing faster hair. Now, you want to use this clove and rosemary pomade 3 times a week. 3 times a week, okay? And also make sure that when you are applying this, you are massaging your scalp for a good 5 to 10 minutes when you apply this. And also, if you have problems with your edges, you can also apply this. Just a little bit will go a long way. Apply this on your edges, guys. All right, massage that in. This will also help as well with the blood flow. All right, now after that, those 3 times you're going to use it in a week, you have to wash your hair and your scalp. Don't keep on applying this without washing your hair. I repeat, don't continue using this particular treatment without washing your scalp. Okay, so if you're using it 3 times a week, make sure at the end of the week you're washing your scalp. You don't want a heap of product onto your scalp that just stays there without you washing it. You want to make sure that you are washing. And I'm telling you guys, your hair will grow and your scalp will produce more thicker and healthier hair, because all these are natural ingredients. Okay, it's just the natural act. It's going to be very, very, you see, it's already solidifying. Look at that spoon, it's already solidifying. Let me show you. Look at that, you see. So you want to actually strain it when it's still hot. So yes, you are going to be using it 3 times a week, okay? And wash your hair at the end of the week so that you don't have a lot of product built up. But if you want to use it on your edges, you can actually do that every day on your edges. But make sure at the end of the week, you're washing your edges and your hair and your scalp, okay? You want a clean scalp. You want to start on a clean slate. Now, if you also want to use it, I'm not so sure about the hair because we've put in Vicks, or your hair will be smelling Vicks. But I think this particular treatment is good for the scalp only. Put it on your scalp. If you want to put it on your hair, make sure that you're not including the Vicks in it, because your whole hair will be smelling Vicks. You wouldn't want that, okay? So just remove the Vicks. If you want to apply that on your hair so that your hair is softer and everything, you can remove the Vicks, okay? But yeah, thank you so much. If you have watched till the end, I want you to comment down below and let me know if you have watched till the end. I really want to appreciate you guys. You are awesome. Thank you so much for watching till this time. Let me know if you have watched to the end and say, this video was very, very helpful. I've learned a lot. Thank you for watching. God bless and bye for now. This clove and rosemary recipe might grow your hair too fast this July, and you won't be able to handle the thickness and the growth. Charad, I want you to keep on watching this video. I'm going to show you a very potent and powerful clove and rosemary recipe that might grow your hair too fast this July. Your hair will not stop growing. It will continue to grow and grow and grow. Just spray it on and apply something which I'll show you in today's video. You see, that is the length we are talking about. This is my daughter's hair. She's in mini braids. This is all her hair. There's no extensions. You guys, if you want your hair to grow like this, child, keep on watching. Okay. Hey lovelies, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Welcome to, the new month, July. But if you want to grow your hair like never before this July, you have to use this particular treatment. You all know how powerful rosemary is, but before we get into the goodies, can you please do only 4 things for me? Like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and also turn on your notification bells to all so that you never miss any of my videos again. In today's video, I'm going to show you a clove and rosemary recipe that will grow your hair too fast this July. You can get some inches with using this particular recipe. A lot of people have said this works. They've tried it and it worked, okay? It will work for you as well. Now, rosemary offers several benefits for hair, primarily due to its stimulating and anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. It can promote hair growth, improve scalp health, and potentially help with dandruff and premature graying. You want darker hair? Use rosemary consistently and use the rosemary spray. You start to see that your hair it will become darker, okay? It just also depends with the person as well. Some people actually, their hair just maintains its natural color. Some, they have darker hair, some no change, okay? So yeah, it just depends with the person. Now, cloves powder is a very powerful ingredient. There's a time whereby cloves they were going viral on YouTube, all right? The reason why is because it works extremely fast, because cloves, it has something called eugenol. Eugenol is a compound found in cloves that is known to stimulate blood circulation. So the reason why a person will get so much growth or faster hair growth is because of the blood circulation. If you don't have enough blood circulation, guess what? You're not going to have that much of growth because your hair follicles are starved. But cloves can actually stimulate that blood flow so that you can see a lot of faster hair growth whilst you use it. So if you combine rosemary and cloves and use that on your hair, child, let me tell you, you are going to grow some hair. But that's not the only recipe. That's not the only thing we're going to add in the pot. We're also going to add onion peels, especially the purple onion peels. As I've told you guys, if you're new to this channel, we are actually on a challenge of using onion, but not only using the actual onion, but also using the onion peels. Did you know that the onion peels, they are high in sulfur? Did you know that? They have more nutrients, those peels, hence the color, okay? So I love purple onions over the white onions, okay? Because purple onions, they have something called cortisone, okay? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well, cortisone, okay? That is known to really help with hair growth, that compound found in the onions. So I'm going to put the onion peels and those onion pieces that were left, okay, guys? And the reason why I'm adding onion peels is because onion peels does not leave that onion smell on your hair, okay, compared to the actual onion. So if you don't want any kind of smell on your hair, use the onion peels instead of the actual onion. The reason why I put pieces of onion, because that's what was left, okay? Look at that color, that vibrant color. I absolutely love this color, you guys. So yes, you can boil it from about 5 minutes to 8 minutes on low. That if you continue boiling it, the water will actually evaporate. You have a little bit of water, which you don't want. Now we are going to be straining this because remember we put the cloves powder. We don't want the powder from the cloves, so you have to strain it using a cloth. Your hair is going to grow so fast this July when you use this clove and rosemary recipe. Those onion peels are going to help with the amount of sulfur your hair is going to get. Did you know that your hair is actually made out of sulfur? It's a main building block of our hair, skin, and nails. So when you use sulfur on your hair, you're going to see that your hair is much stronger. It doesn't break off easily. It even grows faster when you use sulfur. So this is the clove and rosemary recipe that might grow your hair too fast this July because we've added in the sulfur when we put in the onion peels in there. So I'm going to put that in the spray bottle. Now this spray bottle already has onion already has a spray in there already. I think there's also onion water in there, but I'm just going to add it in there, you guys, and spray it on my daughter. Don't worry about the spray that's already in the bottle, because I know some people will be asking what's the spray in the bottle. They want to know. But yeah, the main purpose for this video is showing you how to make the clove and rosemary recipe. Okay, so I just undid 2 mini braids from my daughter's hair. So to those who might be asking, does mini braids grow the hair? Is it a good protective style? Let me tell you, it is absolutely a good protective style. I've just took down 2 braids from my daughter's hair today. She stayed with these braids for such a long time. I don't even know how long, but I'm thinking maybe 2 months. All right. But you guys, look at how long and healthy her hair has been. Now, when she had these mini braids, I was doing DIYs. I was doing a solid regimen. Sometimes I would skip maybe 1 week without doing her hair, but I was making sure that, you know, I'm doing the treatment. Okay. The hair is just, it's loving the treatments. It's really lovely. Now, if you don't have a solid hair regimen, you are just, your hair is complaining right now. You need to have a solid hair regimen that you do on a consistent basis. So this is how you use the clove and rosemary recipe, by spraying it to the scalp, working that into the scalp. We really want this to, you know, to get to the follicles. All right, so we'll really work that into the scalp. And what we are going to do, we are going to spray it on the shaft of the hair. All right, we're going to use it on the shaft of the hair. Oh my goodness, I keep on so this is how long it is, you guys. Honestly, you know what? So yeah, we take the spray it on the shaft of the hair and really work that in. So I think I did a video yesterday talking about how powerful cloves are. Cloves can actually strengthen the hair, make each individual strand to be strengthened. When your hair is strengthened, it doesn't break off. All right, so we're going to use castor oil to just seal in the moisture. This is the other way you can use the clove and rosemary. Okay, if you don't have any leave-in conditioner, or you don't want to put creams on your hair, I would recommend you to put castor oil on the scalp, on the hair, especially on the ends. Put more on those ends. Your hair will be extremely soft. Okay, that's how you can use the clove and rosemary recipe that I've just shown you. Your hair might grow too fast this July. I'm telling you, cloves are known to grow hair super fast. Rosemary is known to stimulate blood flow. So what do you have? You have faster hair growth. All right, guys, thank you so much if you've watched till the end. I really appreciate you. Please comment down below and let me know if this video was of help to you. Okay, let me know if you really enjoyed today's recipe.